another one of our 15-minute vigorous workouts. The NHS tells us we should be doing 75 minutes of vigorous workouts per week. So, what does that mean? Vigorous workouts is anything where we get our heart rate up and we sometimes struggle to hold a conversation. It's that kind of difficulty where you're breathing a little bit and you can't just hold a normal conversation. It's really, really important for our health, and there are things that you can only get for health benefit by doing vigorous activity, as this is. So what we've done, instead of doing 75 minutes in one big chunk, that might be quite difficult to keep up. We're doing 15-minute blocks. We've got 5 videos, you can do them 5 days a week, 1 on each day, and that will give you your 75 minutes, which is massively beneficial for health. And not just for physical health, also our mental health, getting ourselves moving, getting ourselves breathing, I think it's great. It's going to work like this. You're going to do 25 seconds of an exercise, then you're going to rest for 10 seconds. We repeat that 6 times, then we rest for 1 minute, and then we do that whole thing 2 more times. So in total, it'll take us 15 minutes. So leave me some time at the end for us to have a little stretch and move our bodies, okay? The whole point is it's adjustable. You find it too easy, do the exercise a little bit faster, do a few more reps. If it's too difficult, slow it down. This is for everyone. This is for the whole family, old, young, active, and maybe somewhat couch potato. All work for everyone. Let's go. So first one, we're running on the spot, okay? So maybe the first exercise, we go a little bit slower because it's a warm-up. If you're already warm because you've done something else, you can go a little bit faster. We can bring our knees a little bit higher. And what we're doing is we're waiting when there's one more ding on the buzzer. That means we rest, okay? Really nice. Keep moving the arms. And we got 10 seconds rest. The next one is a mobility exercise. Nice big stretch. So what you're going to do is you reach really high to start. Really high into the air. And then we reach all the way down. Relax our spine. Come up nice, gently and smoothly. So side on, reach high, relax, come up 1 vertebrae at a time until we're nice and tall and strong to finish. Not everything is going to be just getting your heart up, okay? Now we've got a backwards lunge. So you're going to start facing forwards, we're going to step back and then feet together. Step back and then feet together, okay? Nice opposite, so we're going to keep nice and tall with this with your upper body, and you want to reach back nice distance. So you're making sure that you're not trying to do this a little one, but you'll feel your knees. Big stretch, stepping all the way back, okay? And alternating our legs. If we're comfortable, we can go quicker. Fantastic. So now we're going on to balance. So for the next one, standing on one leg. Leg up, about 45 degrees. Then you're going to hold in that position for about half the time on each side. You can use your arms for balance, but just because I'm near a wall doesn't mean you should be using it. The whole point is you're trying to hold your balance. Get halfway, change that leg for me. And try and keep your head nice and still if you can. That will keep the rest of your body still. Head controls the rest of our body with this sort of exercise, okay? Nice control, hold that balance. And rest and relax. Right, some jumping now, forwards and backwards, okay? So when we hit the 2 dings, we'll go. So if you're finding it tough, nice and slowly, make sure you bend your knees on landing. If you're finding it easy, you can quicken it up. Jumping backwards is a skill that we need. It's always good to practice. It teaches coordination and balance. Watch me bending my knees as I land. Not landing with stiff legs. Okay? Bend the knees. Fantastic, guys. And now we've got a rotation with hands behind head. So some more mobility. Feet together, knees together. Okay? So we're just keeping our hips as still as we can and just twisting our upper body. A lot of people will find this difficult. The trick is to be smooth. We're not trying to open the door really forcefully, try and just gently ease it open. So we don't just wake up anyone trying to sleep. Nice and smooth. Keep my hips facing forwards if I can. And that's perfect. Right, we're now going to get 1 minute rest in between our 6 exercises. So look at that. We've nearly done 3.5. And it is blown by nice and quickly. In that 1 minute, make sure you grab yourself a little drink, sip of water. So you make sure you're always taking water in, okay? Now we've done the first one, we can get a little bit more intense now, okay? So we're going to raise our activity level a little bit. It's going to be a little bit harder, it's going to demand more of our bodies, but we can. Because the first set, maybe we're feeling a bit stiff, we're feeling not got a lot of blood flow. Now we've got that, we can up the intensity a little bit, work a little bit harder. That's what we're looking for. We're going to start off with star jumps, okay? So it's nice and easy, fun one for the whole family, one we're all familiar with, okay? If you're finding it hard, slow down, nice gentle movement. And if you're finding it easy, you can go quicker, okay? The whole point is it's built around what you can do this 15 minutes, as long as you are getting that heart rate up. So let's star jump first to get us going. And those who are feeling really good, keep quicken the pace. And those who are feeling the pace a little bit, just nice and gentle and slow. For different people, it's going to bring different levels of tiredness. That's why we're working to time. Nice and smooth. Keep yourself moving. That is absolutely fantastic. Our next one is a stretch. So we're bringing our knee up to our chest, or as close as we can. We're pulling in, and then back down. So bringing that knee up to the chest. I jumped the gun a little bit, got us started. And back down. Looking for me side on, putting my knee back down. Some will find this really hard and not be able to hold very long. Some will find this ridiculously easy. Just a bit of a drop in tempo for us, okay? When we've done those, set ourselves up, ready to go. The next one is going to be some squats. So a nice old classic, if you've got a chair, sit down and stand from the chair. If you can't do low squats, don't worry. Just do little mini squats. Anything where we're moving the muscles in our hips, our knees, our upper body as well. Squatting is not just about using your quads, it's also about using your arms. And we want to make sure that we're using everything in this movement. Our knees go over our toes, not in here, not out there, they go straight over the top of my feet. Okay? Nice one. So the next one, we've got arm circles. Nice mobility exercise. Get our arms moving, okay? And that's what we're looking for. We're looking to get our arms up to the ceiling. I'm up on my tiptoes. And then down. Up on the ceiling, up on my tiptoes, and then down. Okay? Really high. All the way around. Get nice, full range of motion. All the way around with this exercise. Feels good. After maybe having our hands by our sides or in our pockets. Get them out and get them moving. Okay. We are down onto press up position for us, guys. Okay? So, in press up, you can do the easy one, which is normal. Straight arms, straight legs. I say easy, meaning it can be hard for some. You can go onto your knees and do them. And maybe got my feet down. If you're still struggling, use the wall, lean against the wall and push it. We can't move away from using our upper body. We use it nearly every day for some reason, so we need to make sure we keep it moving. Okay, brilliant guys, you've got your 10 seconds rest, and you finish off with a bit of balance. So standing punches on one leg, okay? You're going to go punching for about half the time on each leg, okay? Really good. The more quickly you go with your arms, the more difficult this will be. But it's a great balance exercise. I'm not ashamed to say, I borrowed it from a very good Pilates instructor. Let's move through here. Okay, working in that position, making sure we're doing both legs in our time limit. Keeping nice and controlled. Brilliant. You've now got yourself 10 seconds, and then we've got the full minute rest like we talked about before. So, sure, little sip of water. And we've got our last block to come. Okay? And we design these things with the whole family, everyone in mind. The whole point is that if it's too difficult, people won't want to do it. If it's too easy, people might get too bored of it. We want something that is set to you. So if you feel energetic one day, you wake up on the right side of the bed and you're like, right, I'm going to smash my 15 minutes vigorous exercise. You can do this incredibly intensely. Just do everything quickly. try and get loads of reps done, and you'll get loads and loads out of it. If you want to, if you feel a little bit more lethargic, you don't feel like you're getting up in the morning, that's fine. All you need to do is you just do things at a lower pace, providing you've got heart rate up a little bit, maybe a tiny bit of sweat on, maybe you're just struggling to talk fluidly without breathing a bit. That's a good level. First one, kneel to stand. So we're just going from a kneeling position to a standing position. If it's uncomfortable to kneel, that's fine. Maybe put a mat down or a cushion down to kneel on. This one is about getting up from the floor over and over again. You try and alternate which knee you're doing. And make it a race. You've got your whole family there. See if you can do the most in 25 seconds. I can tell you now, there'll be some competitive people who will go quickly. Okay? Next one, on all fours. We've got a cat and camel. So hands on floor. We're looking to stretch our spine. Okay? Muscles around our spine. We're lifting our rib cage up and pushing our rib cage down. It's a nice fluid movement for our spines. Too many of us spend all our time in one position or the other. With our back and this way, we're looking for nice fluid movement up and down, full range of motion. Okay, nice and easy. Okay, next one we've got a lunge with a reach, so combining two things that we have seen before, but a bit more difficult now. So we've got a lunge down, arms up, and then change. Lunge down, arms up, and then change. So see me side on, I'm still getting a big stride in. I'm just bringing my arms up as I do it. If you can't go really low, then don't. Just get half the depth that I got. If you're feeling good, you can do a few of these and try and up the pace a little bit. Looking for a nice stretch through our body as we do it. Let's complement that with another stretch and let's reach up as tall as we can, okay? So we're going to put our arms up towards the ceiling, up onto our toes, as high as we can, and then down. So we're going to reach up onto our tiptoes, really high with our reach, and then down, okay? Nice and smooth, up nice and high, and then down with our arms. So nice stretch, get our arm and our bodies moving, okay? Nice and fluid. Right, last two. Mountain climber next. Hands and knees, then go up into a press up if you can. Bringing one leg up and then the other leg. And if you feel good, you can literally run on the spot. And if you're feeling a little bit lethargic by this point, it's taking its toll, slow it down. Nice and easy. This is a great way, warming up our trunk muscles and using our legs and our arms in a different way, okay? Make sure, if we're struggling, use the wall. Mark against the wall. If you need an easier version. Final one, shoulder rolls. So standing still, again, using our upper body, rolling our shoulders all the way around. So imagine you've got a clock on the outside of your shoulder, and I'm going all the way around anti-clockwise. Shrugging, lifting, moving them down and around. Nice and smooth. Nice and easy. Up, down, and all the way around. Shoulder rolls, nice shoulder roll just to finish. That is excellent. Right, we've done all our main exercises. Now let's do a couple of quickie stretches just to get us going. We're just going to stretch our calves. So I'm putting this keeping my heel on the floor. Same with the other side. Stretching back. Then I can stretch my hamstrings. Nice and easy, relaxing my body forward as I do so. Nice and smooth with that stretch. I can stretch my quads as well. I've been squatting. Okay. And repeat back. And then get our arms moving again. So nice circles with the arms. Reaching down and forward. Stretching our upper body. So reaching, relaxing that spine, all the way down, and then gradually coming up very gently. So we finish nice and upright. Okay? Fantastic work, everyone.
Activity completed.
That's your lot. Thank you very much for watching.